What's up, y'all? It's Red Pill Vegan. Today's video is going to be a review of the complete Rumble Roller and Beastie Ball product line. Now, if you've ever wanted to take your mobility game to the next level, or if you've ever dealt with chronic pain, fatigue, and muscle stiffness, then I want you to hit that subscribe button as I share my passion for self-care, mobility, myofascial release, and trigger point. And these products, which I believe are the best, most professional tools to get the job done and get you the best results that you can. To get started, the first thing you may notice is the flooring. This is not a yoga mat. This is gym flooring. It comes in puzzle pieces, and you can pick it up at TJ Maxx or on the internet for pretty cheap. But it's better than a yoga mat, and I would not do this on straight carpet. So that being said, with these tools, if you're going to use them, you need the right knowledge of what to do and how to apply them. Probably the best resource I can think of is Claire Davies' Trigger Point Therapy Workbook. Claire Davies is actually a man. It sounds like a woman's name, but it's not in this case. And he's brilliant. He studied under Travell and Simmons, who wrote the original Trigger Point book. People who know mobility know this book. And it's relatively cheap. I have several copies. Some of them are marked up and some of them are nice and pristine. That being said, guys, these are the tools before us. We're talking about the Rumble Roller products first. So what you're seeing here is the original blue Rumble Roller, the 31-inch, the full size. And this is the black, the extra firm Rumble Roller, 31-inch full size. Guys, they make the Rumble Roller in 3 sizes, a 12-inch compact, which would be pretty decent if you wanted to pack it in your gym bag. There's a mid-size 22-inch, which I would pass on entirely. And then there is this 31-inch size in both firmness levels. The full size is the way to go, guys. I started out, the first product I ever bought from this company was the 12-inch blue Rumble Roller. It was so effective that I ended up eventually buying the 31-inch. And I gave that one away as a gift to somebody. So what I would do is go straight for the 31-inch original blue Rumble Roller as the flagship product, most accessible for basically total body, and this is the way to go. The black is about 33% more firm, and to be honest with you guys, like, take a look. Here's me trying to squeeze on the black, not much give. Here's me squeezing on the blue, good bit of give. That being said, there are some things that the black one does better, and the more that you use these products, the more that you'll be able to take the firmer use, the firmer resistance that it gives you. So I really like this one for hamstrings and calves. But overall, this is where you start, and this is an ideal product. It's the best product on the market. Rumble Roller is the original company to bring the deep tissue bumpy roller to market, and this product is engineered with function in mind. It lasts. It straight up lasts. Like, let me show you guys this. This one actually got chewed up by a dog, and it didn't even really phase it. This thing is good. I've had this one for probably 3 years. And it's a lifetime investment. So that being said, guys, there are cheaper knockoff products out there. I need to emphasize this. Skip that. Let me save you the trouble. Just skip the knockoff products. They sell bumpy rollers at TJ Maxx. They sell spiky balls at TJ Maxx. That stuff, you're not going to get the results that you would get with a product that's engineered for this purpose, for this function, and built to last. There's a reason why these guys are the original, because they're the real thing. All right, that being said, really one of my favorite products right now is the green roller, which is called the Gator. Now, compare the texture of the two, okay? The Gator has much smaller bumps, and I want you to see the actual texture on those bumps. Do you see how the edges of them are slightly raised? Can you see that? Those bite into your skin, or if you have a layer of clothing on, like mesh shorts or a t-shirt, they bite into the skin, and it gives you the ability to shift your weight gently and slowly, and putting more weight with a little more pressure, and then shift your weight to the side on it, and it gives what's called a cross friction, which it's more of a topical myofascial release than the deep tissue style of the rumble roller. But man, there's some things that this does better, and that I prefer this for. So my two favorite products right now are definitely the blue rumble roller original and the green Gator for the rollers, as far as the rollers go. But now let's talk briefly about the Beastie Balls and the base that comes with them. So let's bring these over here so you can see what I'm talking about. Guys, this is a Beastie Ball. The green one is extra firm. Extra firm. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. This is me trying to pinch it or push it or move it. No. Very little give. Very firm. All right, here is the white original. This is the one that I recommend you start out with. Check that out, guys. That has plenty of give. But if you're putting pressure directly on it, it'll get in there. It'll get in there good. This is a premium deep tissue ball. Now, yes, they come out of the base. So when you place them on the ground without the base, 3 points stick up in different directions. It's kind of hard to illustrate that, but 1, 2, 3 points stick up and they go in different directions. All right, when you use the base, it puts 1 point straight up. So the base is a very potent tool because it gives you that 1 point straight up. So in retrospect, guys, different tools for different purposes. The deepest tools that you can get are the Beastie Ball products. You know, besides going to something like the Graston method. Now, they do make a product called the Beastie Bar, which it spins. These do not come off of here. And you could take the feet off and use it like a 6-stick, like runners use. So this is great for quads. To be honest with you, this is a much more niche product. This one is great for the bottom of your feet, but limited use, whereas something like this, much more broad applicable use, total body. And this one is relatively expensive. They also make it with green Beasties on it. I wouldn't go that route, personally. This with green Beasties would have even less application because this is still firm. This is still very firm. So this is my personal opinion, guys. For about the same price, actually a little bit less than you can get the Beastie Bar, this retails at about $60, you could get both of these with base. So you can get, they sell a package that is one of each, plain Beastie Ball, no base, for I think $35, and one Beastie Ball with the base is $25. Honestly, you got to have the base. It's such an essential tool. There is nothing like the original Beastie, the white one, in the base, using on the psoas muscle or iliopsoas. Man, low back pain relief, key here. Mobility for squats, key. But to be honest with you, I can't really hit the psoas with the green one. It's too much for me, and I've been doing it for a while. So these two have really good broad application and niche uses that are essential in my opinion. This one slightly less essential for what I do. Now your results may vary, guys. Now I'm going to come over here and show you guys an additional thing that they make. First, let me say they do make a hook that you can put these Beastie Balls in, which allows you to reach behind your back with them. I find that to be unnecessary. For a while, I have another one of these that I have had for about 4 years. I used to just use it on a concrete wall at my gym. I would just roll up against it, up against the wall. But it doesn't really stay put. And you also can't get the one prong pointed straight at you if you put it up against the wall. It doesn't work like that. It has to be in the base. So eventually I took it to a different level, guys. I'm going to come over here. I bought what's called the wall mount system, and this is pretty serious. This is really advanced stuff right here. Check this out. It allows you to slide that up and down and then affix it to a position where it won't fall out or move or roll away. This is not going anywhere. And it's got that one pointed straight out. So you can get your delts on that, you can get your rhomboids, your traps. You could put it a little bit lower, get your QL, get into the glutes. There's a lot of things you can do with that up against the wall, and it's very powerful. Pardon the jump cut, guys. Had to take a drink, getting a little bit dehydrated, which brings us to the topic of lifestyle and the importance of not just the tools that you see before you, but taking care of yourself with regards of proper hydration, making sure you're getting enough sleep, and diet. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention these things because these tools can't do everything. So that being said, guys, if you are doing a low carbohydrate diet where your muscle glycogen gets depleted and you're running on coffee and stimulants, that is the first recipe for a chronic pain, muscle fatigue fail. So don't do that, because that's originally how I got involved with these products. And now I use them as almost maintenance. That being said, I want you guys to view these products as the best tools for mobility and maintenance available without seeking professional help. But on the topic of professional help, I think it's important to mention that massage therapy is an important modality. But what you do in between sessions of massage therapy is what's going to determine your long-term mobility and your overall quality of life. So that being said, guys, with the knowledge that's in the Trigger Point Therapy Workbook, you could teach your significant other how to do a lot of things that are going to benefit you guys in terms of relationship and health and the mobility side of it. But I'll be honest with you guys, I have a friend who is dating a massage therapist. They're basically common law married. Well, at this point, they have kids and stuff. It's a burden for him to ask her to do massage therapy on him because that is actually a strain on the relationship. If you think about it, people who are doing something for a living don't always want to get off work and then do it for you as a service for pleasure, or for just a favor. And so that being said, guys, I think there's definitely a lot of value of sharing the knowledge of massage with your significant other. I mean, I've derived a lot of joy and value from that in the past and continue to. But when you talk about taking care of yourself, it's really ultimately your responsibility. And the tools that you see before you are the best tools available on the market without seeking professional help. So, guys, I bought all of these with my own money over the course of several years. And the only regrets that I have is not getting the whole lot much sooner. The last thing I ended up buying was the wall mounted track system, and that's really the icing on the cake. It takes it to a different level. But originally I started with just the 12-inch blue. Right off the bat, this is what I would say. If you're just getting into this game, you want a blue rumble roller, any size, but I'd get the full size. And you definitely want a Beastie Ball with the base. These only run $25. Really, you could get by on just this, but that roller is so key that I'd say these two together, key for getting started. And this, man, there's so many things that this does well. I'd have to throw that in there too. This book is really the knowledge, man. This is the book. It all starts from here for me. And they do have an instructional DVD that goes with these products, which is essential for maximum use efficiency, because they have a guy named Jeff Alexander who is a rep for this company, and he shows you guys exactly how to use these products to hit specific muscle groups. And when I got the DVD and watched it, I do have to say that he showed some things that I did not think of on my own, and that I would not have put together with what's just in the book. Because this book, the first 2 editions of this book came out before these products were available. And so in the book, she talks about using tennis balls, lacrosse balls, something called a Theracane. Okay, guys, all of those products are inferior to what you're seeing before you. And let me be very clear. A tennis ball is a waste of time and effort compared to what this stuff can do. A lacrosse ball is moderate, but I mean, there's no comparison between a lacrosse ball and a Beastie Ball. We're talking different leagues, not even the same discussion. And so, if you have used a lacrosse ball and you kind of maybe you felt a little bit better, then it's time to step up to the better tools that really do the job. I mean, they have foam rollers at my gym. They're those flat, soft foam ones, and I see people and they're always trying to roll out their IT bands or their low back, which are the 2 things that you never foam roll. They just don't know what they're doing. And so I just want to share my passion for these products with you guys. And I'm thinking about doing some more specific individual reviews comparing individual products. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback on what muscle groups are you having trouble with? What types of techniques would you like to see? Would you like me to talk more about the philosophy of use? Maybe show some of the knowledge from this book? I mean, obviously I can't just flip through the whole book and show you everything in it, but it's cheap. You guys, all of y'all should have a copy of this book. It will improve your life. And so what I've done, guys, to share my passion and bring this full circle is I've created links so that you can get these products directly from Amazon, from Rumble Roller or STI Industries, who makes them. There are a lot of knockoffs out there, guys, and you really want to skip that. Just trust me on that. I mean, TJ Maxx, Walmart, they sell funky rollers and bumpy rollers and spiky balls, but you're not going to get the results that you would get with these purpose-built tools, which are designed for this function and built to last. Trust me on that, guys. I've definitely gone through a bunch of these tools, and after years of playing around, this is where I've ended up, and this is where I get the results. And so I'm glad to share this with you guys. I will benefit from qualifying sales through the Amazon links, so there's nothing wrong with that, guys, but I want to share that with you, full disclosure. But like I said, I bought all of these products with my own money. You don't need the wall mount system right off the bat. You don't need that to get started. What you need is a blue roller and the Beastie Ball, and you need the knowledge. And with that, you're going to get results like you would not even imagine. So hit that subscribe button to take your fitness to the next level. And check out the links in the description to learn more about these products. Read the reviews and you'll learn that I'm steering you in the right direction. And if you want some more Red Pill Vegan content right now, check out this 30-day cardio challenge video. Y'all know what time it is. Red Pill Vegan. Next.